sunrise. It's a pretty morning out here. Actually real nice. Morning in Texas, y'all. Alright, here we are. Time to do some climbing. Now, climbing up this hill, 4 miles, well, 4 miles is not going to be much. 4 miles that's the easy part. The hard part is the ascent. Apparently, this is supposed to be 3,000 feet. So we're actually starting at 5,000 feet or 4,000 something feet. You're gonna go all the way up to 8,000. Yikes. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. But this is the challenge I gave to myself here. I said I've been able to do some decent rounds of hiking at Fort Davis and at Big Bend State Park. I was able to do that pretty well. But this is definitely probably going to be my biggest challenge. And well, I have all day to do it. Luckily the sun will set around 6 o'clock. I have more than enough food, got water. The sun won't be out today. I had anyway. But yeah. Here we are. Let's see what happens. I wonder if it's actually gonna rain. That wouldn't be good. Alright. So here we are, we're about to start the trail. As you can see, yeah, that part, 8.4 miles. But it could be worse. These are actually bigger, or longer I should say. But this is the tallest point in Texas, and that's what we're here for. Time to stretch and let's get to it. Kind of reminds me of when I go to climb at Fort Davis. Although Fort Davis is not as steep, but they have similar gravel roads like this, or trails I should say. I like hiking Fort Davis. Yep, here we are at the beginning, and as you can see, you better have some good hiking boots. These rocks are a bit slippery. I'm glad I have some good hiking boots. But yeah, I guess literally stay on your toes here. Also, apparently there's wildlife out here that can be big. Never seen a mountain lion except one time, and it was actually in a weird spot. It was actually near I can't remember the town's name. Close to Abilene. It's on Highway 36. Oh, what is it? I'll have to think of it later. Alright, so here we are. We're about to begin the true ascent. And yeah, here we go. Alright, made it to marker 1. There we go. Ooh, that wind. That wind is something else. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. This is where the steepness comes in. If I'm not mistaken, they said the first mile and a half is the toughest part, and well, then Looks like they're right about that. But so far, so good. Nice views already. But it is it's definitely not easy, especially for a big guy like myself. But like I said, there's no magic pill for me. I'm not taking Ozempic. This is how I lose my weight. This is how I get my stamina back. And use a famous quote from Blood In, Blood Out. Life's a risk. And also, sometimes you gotta take risk. Unnecessary risk? Yeah. This is one of them. I don't know. And I got a long way to go. I'll be taking on a few breaks. There we go. That view. Pretty dang nice, huh? Up quite a bit, but it's getting better though. It's getting better. It's picking up. I have to keep climbing. My car's down there somewhere, but gotta keep climbing. Not a bad journey so far. We still got a long ways to go. But the higher I get, the better the views get. This is just really, really pretty. The wind started to die down a bit, so that's promising. Got a long ways to go. Alright, just to prove that it's me, I'm up here and yeah, that's where I'm at. Still got a long ways to go. It's not one of my better ideas. Alright, this is kind of an odd looking tree, but it's like kind of a marker here and kind of a little bit of a resting spot. Sun's right there, cloudy day, but it's a real comfortable day. And trying to reach Guadalupe Peak. It's going to take me a while to get there, but that's okay. I knew it was going to take a while. It's a good exercise though. My car is way down there. Got a long ways to go still. certainly is. Wind's blowing pretty strong. Oh man, it's a pretty view, but yeah, I wanna watch your step here. It's a decent fall down. The views get better and better as you get up. It's a tough climb. It's nice. As you climb up here, oh man. That wind is something else right now. Still got a ways to go, but I do see the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully it's not a train coming my way. Now we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Ways to go. I can see it. But that's right there. Nice, I think it's right there. Well, this is kind of an interesting part of the trail. You're going through some trees. How neat. Well, I have to be a little bit alert here. There might be, decent sized wildlife here. So I have to be careful. But I think with the amount of people that are here today, that might be kept at bay, but man, that's pretty neat. All right, still got about says an hour to go, so about a mile. So gotta keep going. We're almost there. I am tired, but it's almost there. Almost there. Just a view. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna take a break here, just kind of rest for a little bit, and then, yeah, just rest here for a little bit. Right now, this feels like a Disney ride, and what I mean by that is, it seems like you're getting close to the ride, like how you're in like a 2-hour line at Disney World to get on the ride, and it seems like you're close to being there, but you're not. And each time you take a turn in the line, you're like, oh, we're close, and you're not really that close. That's what this feels like. I think I'm getting closer and closer, but I'm still a pretty decent distance away, although I was told that I'm only like only have like 1/4 of the trail left to go, so I'm gonna keep pushing. according to the step counter, I'm at mile 0.3, or I'm at mile 3.3. This is the marker we're at, so guess we'll take a water break and you know, re-tie my shoes and get back on it. All right, we're taking a bit of a break here as according to the step counter that I have, we're at 3.3 miles. I don't know what that is. You can see the wind is blowing pretty good. That's where I'm gonna keep walking, get to there. And it's gonna be an adventure. Won't drink too much so I won't get waterlogged, but we'll rest here for a while, re-tie my shoes, and we'll get back at it. We'll try to finish strong to the top and then work our way down. All right, back on the trail. Trying to keep getting there. We're almost there. I think we got a mile to go. That's about it. I don't know. That's the summit up there. And it looks like people are going up there. But the goal is in sight, maybe. Maybe. Actually, that was that place where I thought it was the summit. It was not. It was actually just another area. We still got to go up here. It's not too bad, but it's definitely not easy. Looks like it's one more mile to go. Oh my goodness. There it is. That's it right there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hope I can make it. But that's it. That's the crew. Oh my goodness. Well, let's keep walking. Alright, we're getting closer. There it is. It's getting closer. Getting closer. Yep, gotta still keep walking. Oh man. It's just getting tougher and tougher. It's steep, yes, but really what's killing me is the elevation. Getting closer to that 8,000 feet in the air. Oh my goodness, we're way up here. I didn't think I was that high up, but we're high up, and we still got a little bit more to go. Still got a little bit more to go. Yeah, it's steep now. There it is, folks. It's right there. It's kind of hard to see. It's actually right there. It's not too big of a distance, but it's just steep. So this last bit is gonna be definitely the hardest of the hiking. I don't know. I'm I'm gonna try to push through, but it's gonna be tough. There it is, y'all. There's the goal. So close, yet so far. So close, yet so far. I'm taking a siesta right now, and as you can see, some of the rain's coming in, and hopefully it won't get to us too quick, but it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, whew, my goodness. Like I said, it's like a Disney ride. You know, you're in a line and you think you're close to the end and you're about to get on the ride, but yeah, you actually have like a lot more turns to go. That's what this feels like. But I think I'm getting closer. I'm not. Whew, my goodness. Okay, I got about 4 turns on the trail, and then I'll reach the peak. And then, whew, oh my goodness. This was wild. And this was real difficult. They say Guadalupe Peak was a difficult trail. Well, I'm learning the hard way that it really is. I think we're gonna have to go up there. Look at this view already. God, this is pretty. The rain's kind of unsettling though, but can't say that it's not pretty, because it is. Seriously, what was I thinking? Whew, my goodness, I'm gonna feel this for days, if not weeks. My goodness. Yep, it's right there, y'all. It's right there. But this is probably gonna be a real difficult climb. There it is, y'all. It's almost over. Almost. Folks, we made it.
Well, technically not yet.
Pardon me.
Do it again.
Alright, I made it.
It was like, what?
Man, I made it. I made it. And I'm gonna rest here for at least 30 minutes. Well, folks, it's time to go back down. And yep, gotta go all the way back down there. It's alright though. It'll be a little bit easier to go back down. At least I'll go back quicker, but I gotta watch out for some steep parts here. Some of the rocks are pretty slick, and it is what it is. But yeah, got some good stuff here, got some water. Pretty good hike. Now what goes up must come down. Couldn't even remember the line. But yeah, it's time to go down. It's gonna take a few hours to get there, but hey, at least I can say I did this. I actually didn't think I could. I really didn't. And going back down sure is a bit treacherous. The sun's out though, and the rain never showed. Just, well, aside from a couple of sprinkles, so that's not too bad. I'll take that all day. But man, this part here, goodness gracious. Man, this descent is crazy. But man, look at these views. This is just, no wonder this is a national park. Now I'm going back down, but just heads up, you ever come to Guadalupe Trail? Yeah, this part of the trail, you have to be very careful. It's kind of slick. There's nearly not much of a trail. You have to get on these rocks, and yeah, that's a pretty far drop. It's a gorgeous view, but it's risky, so you just got to be careful here, okay? And now if I can do it, most people can do it. So like I said, just got to be careful here. Also with this section here, as you're doing your descent, be careful, as these rocks, these very shiny rocks, they're very slick. I mean, I have some pretty good boots, so they get pretty good traction, but you have to be very careful. That's why a lot of people have those sticks, you know, those hiking sticks. But yeah, it's a bit treacherous here, so you have to be pretty careful. All right, time to take a bit of a break here. We're real close to the bridge. We're sitting down and we're about to drink some water. At a minimum, you should probably get about 3 of these. They recommend a gallon. Some of y'all may think that's too much, but trust me, you need to drink a lot of water for this one. You really need to make sure that you stay hydrated, even on a day like this where it's not hot, just for the amount of miles that you do and the elevation and, you know, trying to keep your balance even when you're descending. Yeah, it's very tiring, so definitely have at least 3. All right, so it looks like we got a few more miles to go, actually. We're about a third of the way back, so yeah, it's a long trail. At least it's long for me. Maybe y'all are used to it, but I certainly am not. So obviously you can see that this is actually going up a bit, but yeah, some of the trail actually descended, but yeah, now we're going to the part where we have to climb a bit, and that kind of sucks. Now I remember when I got to this section of the trail, I thought I was actually done. Well, I should take that back. I thought that I was like, you know, 3 miles in, I only had like 1.5 miles to go. Ooh, was I wrong? My step counter was not correct. The mileage was off. It seems to count my steps accurately, but it's not counting the mileage. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, or the app's messed up. I don't know what adjustments I have to make. But yeah, I thought that when I got here that I was actually, you know, well over half done, and that was not correct. I was only halfway done. All right, we're about 2 miles away from where the trailhead's at, so that's where we're gonna go. So we are past the halfway point, so let's keep moving. Here's the descent still beautiful views. Now the sun's over here. Man. Whew, it's been a tiring day. And I'm hoping it gets, I'm actually getting a little bit closer, because Man, this descent is actually starting to kill me. My joints are starting to hurt. Ugh, man. Whew. But I knew it was going to be difficult. So this is not a shock. I knew it was going to be very difficult. I knew it was going to tear up my feet. I don't know. I don't know what I was even trying to prove here. I don't know. But I guess what's kind of cool is that nobody can ever take this away from me, you know? Now, I know scaling with the Guadalupe peak is not that big of a deal for many of y'all, but for me it is. You know, pretty large man still working on my weight. But just a year ago, there's no way I even complete even half of this. You know, I'm not in my 20s anymore. Like I said, nobody can take this away from me. All right, we're taking our last siesta. We're actually getting pretty close to the bottom now. We're actually getting close to the bottom now, and so yeah, just taking a little break here, just kind of gathering my thoughts, and you know, journey's almost over. All right, here we are. One more mile to go. That's it. The last mile. We can do it. The last mile. Well, the end of the trail is right there. It's not too far. My car is way over there, so that's not going to be good. But right now, my legs are spent, and I got about half a mile to go. Whew, I'm gonna rest here for a while, and hopefully I can get my bearings and we can complete this. All right, here we are. We're almost there, y'all. The journey is so close to being over. Whew, and it was a rough one. Oh man, but sometimes you need stuff like this, you know. Gotta challenge yourself sometimes. Kind of think a little bit clearer, you know, get some isolation, get some exercise, and sometimes you can surprise yourself what you can accomplish. Who knew that I could climb Guadalupe Peak? My condition, you know, diabetic, overweight diabetic. And I was able to reach the peak of the tallest mountain in Texas. That ain't bad. All right, folks, we made it. We made it. We reached the trailheads. This is where you see down there where the parking lot starts. That's where I began the trail. Now my car's parked another mile away. That kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's much easier to walk through on the road, so I can deal with that, and it's downhill anyway. Folks, we made it. Smooth sailing. I did it. I did it. I made it. That's pretty cool.